You're joining me at the start of episode 5 of Starting a Side Business, and today I'm going to show you how I plan on selling my digital product using influencers and affiliate marketing. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel so far and for all the messages I've been sent about the mission. It's really very motivating to receive them, as I'm not going to lie, showing people what you do behind the scenes of a new business is pretty scary. In this video I'm going to talk you through how I decided who I wanted to be an affiliate for my product and how I reached out to them and why I suddenly seem to have come to a halt with the promotion of my side business due to what I can only assume to be some kind of fear, but also a longer term marketing strategy. I'm also going to show you what happened with my first month in business. So first, let's just run over what an affiliate is and what an influencer is. So an influencer is not just a term for Kim Kardashian. It's someone with the ability to influence potential buyers of a product or service by promoting or recommending the items on social media. It's also not someone with 2 million followers. In fact, you can be an influencer with 1,000 technically. There are different brackets. So you have mega influencers and they have millions of followers and they charge crazy amounts for a single post. Then you have macro influencers and these have followers from around 40,000 to a million. Micro influencers and they go from about 1,000 to 40,000. And then there's something called nano influencers. So they might have a really small following, but it's pretty niche. So they could be a really big fish in a small pond. Affiliates are basically people who promote your product and take a cut of the sales revenue. So you know those links YouTubers put in their descriptions below their videos, nearly all of them will be affiliate links. Now, even as a small YouTube channel, not this one, my other one, some months we make a few $100s in affiliate commission, and it can really start to add up quite quick. Now, because my business's mission is to support smaller talented YouTubers financially with a product that pays them a decent commission, 40%, then I have no choice but to target micro influencers. So my first task would be to find my micro influencers. Having seen how poor a job businesses do of outreach to people to partner with firsthand, I started with a hit list of 20 potential influencers who I would like to represent the brand. Often, influencer marketing is about blanketing a load of people and asking them to promote your product. It's this scattergun approach. The people responsible for the outreach usually just make a template email and change the name and clobber thousands of potential influencers. And you can usually tell straight away when you receive one that they've done that. For me, I want to keep this whole process personal. So my second task was to get these potential influencers to take notice of me. This is a totally new product with no track record, a single landing page, and let's face it, people are super busy and they probably might not think it's going to be worth their time. So in order to get them to take notice, I really need to do something very different. So my plan was to record all 20 potential affiliates their own videos, introducing myself, introducing the product and its mission. I also designed 20 sets of animations to match or look very similar to their existing YouTube channel artwork. So in my pitch, I could say, I've made you some animations already and you can have them and you can use them for free, even if you don't want anything to do with this business. I feel like if someone went that far to interact with me, I'd be impressed and I'd at least hear them out. I recently featured on a podcast talking all about how powerful these one view videos are. So I'll pop the link in the description so you can check it out. And then once I'd emailed them, it would just be a case of waiting. I set some criteria of what my influencers needed to be. So they needed to have less than 50,000 followers, release videos to YouTube every week, have a high level of production quality. They also need to have quality content, so it's not just about looking good, it's what they say that matters too, and have character and personality in front of the camera. To me, these are all things that make a great creator. A lot of the people on my list I knew I was going to ask from the off, so finding them wasn't that hard. I had to dive a little deeper and added more to the list. Unfortunately, by the time I'd made some of these other people's animations and was filming my pitch, I'd noticed that some had stopped making regular videos for their channels, so I had to remove them from my list, which meant about 15 people had their own animations designed now, so I went off to record my video pitches. Hi Rob.
This is a creepy video message.
Just for you. Okay, hang on, wait. That's way too creepy an intro. Let me start again. The reason I'm getting in touch is because I think your content's great. It's high quality, it looks good, and you're consistent as. Except suddenly something came over me that said, stop, this is weird. They're going to ignore you. Now, I've never really doubted myself before, which might sound weird, but it's true. So I have no idea where this came from. It wasn't very nice at all. So to get past it, I thought I'd start with baby steps and reached out to a couple of people I knew better, as that felt a little less intimidating. So straight away, one said yes and had so much enthusiasm, and the other said no, just because they had a product they wanted to promote themselves, which is totally fine. So I then decided to approach 3 more potential influencers. This time I knew none of them at all. I made the videos and all 3 replied. One said yes and thanked me for the message, signed up, and then never did anything with the affiliate link. Another said no thanks and gave their reasons to why, which were totally cool with me. And then the final one said yes. In fact, they said this, that it was the greatest outreach email they've ever received. So the video worked. That was the response I'd been hoping for. The thing is, my other goal for this has been to network. In fact, right now, I see that building a network is more beneficial than generating short-term sales. I've got a long-term approach to this because, well, the business only cost me £99 a month to keep alive, so it's not like I'm in any rush. If I can build solid relationships over the next 3 years, then doors will open, sales will be made, and who else knows what might happen. 2 of the people I'd emailed got chatting with me, and then we ended up agreeing to do some collaborations. The potential affiliate who had gone quiet, I followed up with one last time and I received no response, which was a shame after they were really quite positive in the initial reply. But you have to remember, people are busy. Flogging my stuff is not a priority, and I still welcome them with open arms. Now, if you're new to getting knocked back, it does get a lot easier. Don't give in if you don't get a response you like, and don't take it personally. Now, I didn't reach out to any more people. I'm not sure, but the fear remained from before I started this outreach. Although I'd say my initial attempts had been a success, part of me feels like it's just too early to keep reaching out to people. I'm just too easy to ignore right now. The website has 1 page, I have less than 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and I just need something to make me feel more credible, to give me the confidence to move on to the next bunch. It's a harsh reminder that most people who go into business experience fear of failure, and it might just hold them back enough from achieving anything. So my plan is this: I'm going to do a little work to my site, and then I'm going to do a lot of work on PR. It's my goal to collaborate with 20 people by the end of 2020, and it doesn't really matter too much if I represent this business doing it or my production company. I just need to get my face out there on other people's credible platforms, so if a potential affiliate does Google me, they see me in the right places, or maybe have some kind of awareness for me. I'm also going to reach out to the next 5 affiliates soonish, maybe this week, because I've used personalised videos to open doors before that would never usually have been open to me. So I do need to trust in my own techniques. So the coolest thing about this has been the power micro-influencers have. In the first few weeks of the business, the product sold. It wasn't by any means record-breaking, but about £400 came in. Now, I wasn't expecting to make anything for ages on this, and that's enough to run this business for 4 months, so it's not a bad start. Now, a big chunk of that came from my affiliates mentioning the product. There's been absolutely no hard selling from them here either. It's a case of popping my link in the description and then being mentioned in the video, maybe every now and then, maybe once, and a sale comes in. So after spending the last 6 years running a production company where winning business is harder than banging a nail into a wall with a banana, this was something that's really spurred me on. So to set up your own affiliates, you can use a system like Kartra, which is what I use. I mentioned this in my last episode of Starting a Side Hustle. It's pretty easy. When you make a product, you activate it for affiliates, set the amount of commission they have, and then it generates them a link. When someone clicks their link, it tracks the user, and if they buy something, 40% of the sale goes to the affiliate. There's a link in the description to this software. Now, it's an affiliate link, of course, and it's very good value for money, but I'd say it's no means the best software. It's good for now anyway, and I think it'd be good for quite a lot of people. You can do a free trial to see if it suits your needs, and I'm happy to answer any questions about it below in the comments. I'd recommend looking into affiliates to anyone with a digital product software, heck, even a service that's offline. The reason being, I tested paid ads too on this product and made no sales, actually one. When an influencer, no matter how big they are, recommends a product, it's like a friend recommending you a product. It's more powerful than a Facebook ad's ever going to be. So here's my plan now. Network, find more influencers, and embrace the fear, because if it doesn't scare me, it's probably not worth doing. Thank you to everyone that's been watching this series. I'm getting some really great feedback. If you want to see the rest of the videos in it, click here. Otherwise, do hit subscribe and leave any questions you have below.